This is always a nice way to start the day with an update for my watch 2.0. Right, what do we got here then? Copy your Google accounts to your watch. Yes, go on then, copy Google accounts from the watch. This might take a little while because I'm using my phone to upload today's vlog post, so... What's new in Android Wear 2? Send quick responses with Smart Reply or writing. Customize your watch face with data from your apps. Yes, that's nice. Browse and download apps for your watch. More new things. That opens it on the phone, which I don't really want to do. Yeah, unfortunately, you're a little overtired. Well, the good news is I've finished setting up for the party. Come on, monkey, don't be silly. Party time in a minute. In a complete failure of planning, I have not already shot today's vlog post. And as it's getting into the afternoon and the party's starting, the drinks are flowing, things might get a little bit wobbly as the day goes on, but that's all right. At least we got you off the tablet now.
What are you eating?
I found him on the tablet sucking his fingers.
What?
I know. That's going to be a hog roast, Jasper. Did you hit the tree a bit? I know, it's okay. It's not any problem. It's just this scratchy bit, but it's fine. It's not created any blood, so you're okay. Why don't you go on the grass for a little bit and then everyone can see how good you are at cycling. Really, I just wanted to go on the grass because then I can keep an eye on him without having to stand at the front of the house like some kind of a loner.
What is that?
It's a whole pig.
Dead pig?
What? Does it look like a live pig?
That's it.
You're right, it's a dead pig. They're gonna cook it and eat it.
Why?
Because it tastes nice.
Oh.
Jasper, do the stand-up cycling and then you'll be able to do it properly, okay? Because the grass is long, so...
No, I'm going to... I'm not cycling on the pavement.
No, really? I don't know why, but I do find watching Jasper cycling round quite fascinating. The reason I'm sat at the front of the house watching Jasper cycling on his own is because the grass at the back is quite spongy and I think he just finds it a bit hard work, so he refuses to cycle out there, which means, well, that's what it means. Lean back, does he? Lean back. Come on, let's lean back together. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
No.
We won't even have cheese.
I like cheese.
I'm really looking forward to the hog.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to something. Nutritionally balanced meal? Check. If this time lapse is the last bit of the party that gets videoed today, I apologise and you'll understand, I have no doubt.
The growth of electric cars will have a massive impact on the tax income for the EU. 7.26% of their tax income comes from the duty on fuel. Now, what are they going to do about that?
But the EU doesn't, you see, I personally don't think it's going to have anything like that impact because the balance of payments within the EU will improve. Because rather than having to export money and import oil, they get to keep the money and use it locally. Okay. Do you see what I mean? So the economics is much more complicated than just the tax revenue.
Government's looking for tax. Yeah? Government's looking for tax and they'll tax...
Well, they'll tax the businesses that are now more profitable because they don't have to...
Shirts like this.
Well, they definitely should be taxing shirts like that.
Hugely above the tax rate on a shirt like that. Because, yeah, it's to keep just normal people out of shirts like this. So tax them out of the market.
Which I think is a good thing, Johnny.
Oh, absolutely. And the shoes. And the shoes. I mean, yes, magnificent. Petrol, way forward. Rev it till it's dead.
Oh my God. I'll get him converted. It might take a while, but I'll get there. Get away from this copyright music. Oh goodness, it's getting even louder. I wasn't actually planning on finishing today's vlog post at all, because this is like my 6th or 7th vodka. You found one bit. Jasper's Lego gun sort of is distributed around the garden in constituent pieces, unfortunately. So anyway, I was talking to Mark, and he was talking about Formula 1 and Formula E and various different racing car stuff, all off camera. But it occurred to me, you know, this is a great place. I'm going to come here and finish my video nice and quiet down the end of the garden. It was clear that Mark's attitude to electric vehicles is that it's more or less inevitable, that it's going to happen, it's just a question of when. You know, it's the old sort of, oh, it's got to go that way, hasn't it, kind of thing. And he was quite positive about things like Formula E as well, which was nice. But it's been obvious to a lot of people that EVs were kind of inevitable for a very long time. And that kind of got me thinking about icebergs, or the 80-20 rule. Basically, 80% of the real work behind making EVs a viable possibility, nobody, or the vast majority of people, are unaware of. And then suddenly, it seems to just happen really quickly. For example, Hyundai, they're releasing the Kona sort of crossover. 210 to 240 miles of range should be roughly. We're not quite sure. But the fact that it's coming, oh my God, thank you.
Sandwich.
Fantastic, that'll help absorb some of the vodka. I'll eat that in a minute. And there's more and more of these new, significantly longer range EVs that seem to be in the process of being developed, finished off, released in the near future. In the next couple of years, everyone's going to go, wow, EVs have just suddenly become a reality. Well, they haven't suddenly become a reality. Actually, the vast majority of the work has been taking place over the last 5 years, a decade, and nobody's really noticed. And it's a bit the same with autonomous driving, I think. People are going to suddenly go in 2 or 3 years' time, wow, half the cars on the road are basically driving themselves. How did that happen? It's funny because people sort of often don't have the appropriate level of respect for the amount of work and effort that's gone into actually making these things a reality. But there you have it. It's that 80-20% rule. Huge amounts of work that most people are unaware of, followed by a quite short, visible bit of your iceberg, which they go, oh my goodness, look at that. It's going to sink my petrol-stroke diesel Titanic. Have you had a good time at the party, Monkey?
Yeah.
It's a bit late. It'll be time for you to go to bed soon, won't it? Brakes. By the way, if anyone's wondering what exactly this party is in aid of, it's just a kind of summer party. People down this street, for some reason, seem to throw a fairly large number of parties over the year. I'm not complaining. But you've got a big belly there. Have you been eating lots of crisps?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed today's vlog post. If you have, remember to like it, share it and subscribe if you haven't already. And follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I'll see you tomorrow for the next instalment of my daily vlog. Bye. Back from driving my car.
Yeah, and you know what's quite funny?
What do you mean?
I realised that I had my car outside and I didn't need to take your car.
How did I miss that? Oh my God, what an idiot am I?
Don't worry.
As you ploughed down the 8.
It's not 96.
It actually was.
Was it?
I saw it on the app.